California with hazards from the coast to the mountains.
Plus, he was filling in for a colleague when his shift took a tragic turn. Tonight, a community mourns the loss of a 28-year-old police officer killed in a violent pursuit crash.
And President Trump accuses several Democratic lawmakers, all veterans of the armed services and intelligence community, of seditious behavior punishable by death after they posted a video urging military members not to obey unlawful orders. The fallout now on the news. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Another wave of rain is soaking much of Southern California tonight.
It is the third storm this week, bringing a new round of flooding concerns to the region. Days of record-breaking rainfall this storm, fueling new fears of mudslides and debris flow in neighborhoods impacted by our recent wildfires.
Team coverage on the threat. This Wolf is standing by live with meteorologist Vera Jimenez tracking the storm for us tonight.
Thank you so much. Yes, it does not stop. It is tapered off, and there has been continuous, even if it has been. A wide look at the max. This is what's going on right now. Go ahead and put it into motion. We'll start towards the north side viewing area in Ventura, where they've been hours. They've seen a few breaks here, like here, for example, in Oaks and Oxnard and Santa Paula. Getting a look at north towards mountain area. Or are they seeing light? They're all seeing, of course, those numbers over the Ventura County mountains where it is winter weather. Head toward back into LA County, like the Antelope, back getting light showers to Lake Los Angeles. We're getting not just light showers, but also heavy time that is capable of producing some thunder where they have downpours and winds. Further to the east near Victorville and Bar still getting rain. Luckily, a consistent cell that sat over Barstow for over 2 hours has finally moved. That one's picked up and moved to the east, but look what's behind it. More of those rain showers, so the threat of flooding is still definitely present in Barstow. Snow is now falling, not just in Wrightwood along the San Gabriels, but also in Big Bear. To see snow levels to about 1,500 feet. We also have weather there. Those wrap up tomorrow. Keep in mind that it is going to be a little tough driving in those conditions. Take a look at that forecast. Importantly, when you'll finally get a break, in a few minutes, I'll send it back to you guys for now.
Thank you, Vera. Torrential rain hit the San Fernando Valley, but that didn't stop the high school football team from playing. And the players and fans bothered by the wet weather. Meanwhile, those downpours causing concern among many, especially near bars.
KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in Sherman Oaks with more. Chris.
Yeah, Sharon, Micah, earlier this evening during the 7 p.m. show, I talked about how a major concern with all of this wet weather, widespread uprooted trees. Well, we later discovered that right about that time and right around from where we were standing in Sherman Oaks, a tree fell across Laurel Canyon Boulevard here in Studio City, creating a major hazard. The latest round of rainfall before Thanksgiving is prompting weather warnings across Southern California. Forecasters have issued a watch from 10 p.m. Thursday through Friday morning throughout Los Angeles County. National Weather Service said periods or bursts of intense rain are possible, with some areas receiving heavier rainfall than others. This is just the latest in a series of November storms that have drenched the region. The ground is already saturated and unstable. There is concern that trees will be uprooted. It happened in Studio City early Thursday evening. A tree fell across the southbound of Laurel Canyon Boulevard. The obstacle led to several close calls with vehicles going into it on the winding stretch before police arrived. During the past week, trees crushed vehicles. And where there are downed trees, there can be downed power lines, creating more hazards. Above it all, on the barren slopes of recent areas, meteorologists warn that rain falling at a rate of half an inch per hour or more is enough to produce landslides.
This amount of rain in November is pretty uncommon. So, sandbagging is going to help if you can get them out there.
Rain has been especially heavy in Riverside this Thursday. Photographers captured downpours in the neighborhood of Canyon Crest, for example. In fact, reports say a flash flood watch will be in effect after midnight for eastern Riverside County. Where there isn't rain, there is snow. Heavy snow in the San Bernardino Mountains. A winter storm warning is in effect for the San Bernardino and Riverside County mountains above 6,500 feet. Forecasters say expect heavy, wet snow with significant accumulations, creating travel conditions which could be difficult to impossible.
So just slow down out there and be extremely careful. The roads are slick, of course, with rain or snow, not to mention potentially deadly obstacles such as fallen trees. Live in Studio City, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Thank you, Chris. And you can monitor the weather conditions on KTLA.com. Just scan the QR code on your screen. You can check the forecast hour by hour and track the storm with our interactive radar.
A community is in mourning tonight after a 28 police officer is killed in a violent crash at the end of a high-speed pursuit. Officer Alex Sanders was engaged to be married and was filling in for a colleague killed.
Sandra Mitchell joins us live from Alhambra with new details about the tragedy tonight. Sandra?
Yeah, Micah, new details about the driver who caused this deadly crash. We now know the officer who was killed had volunteered to cover a shift for a fellow officer. As you can see by all the flowers behind us, the lobby of the Alhambra Police Department now has become a place where so many are coming to honor Officer Alex Sanders. Sadness inside the Alhambra Police Department tonight, where mourners are bringing flowers to honor fallen officer Alex Sanders.
He was a devoted fiance and a dedicated family man. His intelligence, work ethic, and steady presence made him a respected partner and a friend.
The 28-year-old had devoted his life to law enforcement, first as a police officer. And then ago, he signed the Alhambra force. He was an inspiration to so many, including these young cadets.
It's a pretty big loss. We lost one of our, it's basically a family member to everybody around here.
Earlier today, a somber procession. The officer's casket draped in an American flag, transported from the Medical Center where he died to the county medical examiner's office. Other first responders lining the streets, unified in salute. Alhambra Fire Department extending their ladders in tribute.
It was very emotional. You see it on TV, but to be here, like, you just felt the presence. Like, I feel bad for the family.
Officer Sanders is survived by his fiancée, his parents, and 3 younger siblings. The family escorted his body today. Sanders was killed in a pursuit crash early this morning. Police were chasing an SUV and patrol car collided with the vehicle near Valley Boulevard and Edgewood Drive. 3 people were in the SUV, including a 33-year-old woman who also was killed in the crash. This city coming together in sorrow for an officer killed, answering the call of duty.
He will be missed by his family, his friends, and his coach, who are all one and the same. The Alhambra Police Department is one big family.
The driver that caused the crash, 52-year-old Stevens out of El Monte, is in the hospital. He has been arrested for second-degree murder with now, and once he's released from the hospital, he will be taken straight to. We're live in Alhambra tonight. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Sharon, Micah, back to you.
Sandra, thank you. The man accused in the DUI crash that killed a 13-year-old boy, Dana Point, has been charged with murder. 15-year-old appeared in court by video